Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush.
What? We're just on guard.
What nonsense! See?
Well, here they...
Pyrotechnics!
Tactical retreat!
Two arms!
Straight till I'm dead!
Attack! Bested. Who goes there? Take the target alive!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Amp it up!
Attack! Take this! Take the target alive!
Windblade!
Yeah! What?
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these...
Who are you calling strange?
You...
We're invited guests, here to look for the Lila Chising.
Well, as it...
Oh,
I'm Kuching. I know of you,
wow.
The Guizhong Ballista. These Millilith are just here.
So this was all a
Anyway,
that was... Huh? Oh, right.
just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's...
We're not taking sides.
When you say protect,
Huh?
you are mortals, and naturally, they would also... I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got... Still,
Should I respect the shout? Forget it. Either way, I will admit Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary... How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, the time of the Adepti... I'll stop. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop also ascending to the Jade Chamber is the greatest...
favor? But, wait, that's right.
All right. You can decide on your... You didn't actually have... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the god. So, what should... Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that it... Why don't we go with that for a... Nope! But let's go gather and greet...
Wind blade. Disappear.
Power cord!
Wind blade.
I have some for you too!
Oh, but
Try not to enjoy this.
Shred till I'm dead! Yeah! Huh? Ja. Ha. Hey. Ha. Yeah. Feel the beat!
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one. Let the show begin. Is it just pie? Huh? Did you hear that? No! Uh-oh. It looked... I'll protect us.
That was...
Thin blade!
Feel the beat!
You're off me. Finally.
The hunter becomes
Power chord!
the hunter becomes the hunted.
I was not...
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Mung Dan. I never expected that those... Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh?
do you have a box that can...
Of course we do. Now just give me a moment and...
Great! Pie...
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Hey there! I got.
Uncle Mung already told me. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle. Here, this container is itself an.
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure, please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime!
Oh, yes. You might want to use these.
Woohoo! It looks great!
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Though the clouds may darken and light turn to gloom, still the moon over the
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to
Ah, well said. Please, use this.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningo. Since this is her.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But as such, I have...
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was
Just Virgildet? Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk on Earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? Even in a new era, the Liyue... That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. But our enemy has long lain hidden within. Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
What are you two talking about?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little...
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Whoa! Is it...
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super...
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, if possible? But if you were to choose... You'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed, but after she said those... Well, I won't deny that Rex... Indeed. I called for the gag with Rex Lapis's death, allowing the right of part.
It's a set. Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little.
Well, we have me.
Yay! Paimon was just. One of the sheets on that. Don't look at Paimon like. Just imagine. Let's grab one! The biggest one!
So, you don't have to confirm it. Afterwards, why not sit down for a while in the Jade Chamber? Or have a short stroll. All right then.
Huh? Well, that would. La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil of permission, something. Aw, that doesn't sound. Oh, Ningguang did say that the. But research on the Speaking of which. Oh. Well, should. Oh, so you're saying. Anyway, before we look. information written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
Freshness preserved. Frozen.
Almost. Time to rush! Alright, that sounded kind of bad.
Send this quickly!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz. Don't be such a brute.
Send this quickly! Disappear!
Let's spark things up a little.
Let's dance.
Beat salt! Missed!
This quickly!
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go!
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Let's dance.
Power cord!
Counterattack!
Anywhere. Chill to the bone. It's no problem.
I'm used to this much. Pyrotection!
Let the show begin.
Detoxifying heat! Roasted fry! You need a hurry up!
Hi. No. Yeah. Hi.
I have some for you too!
I'll protect us.
You're in for a little
Shouldn't
shock.
get careless. Let's move.
Let's dance.
Not breaking a sweat. Time to fulfill my duty. It isn't time for a break here. Should be fun. No slacking off. Not breaking a sweat.
Let's move. Have a load of this.
Amp it up!
Not breaking a sweat.
Surrender and I'll be gentle. Blitz.
How can this be? My duty at an end.
There are so many talismans here. Paimon's... But how did a relic... Oh, talisman. Maybe being able to channel divine power and back. And the last stop on our rite of part. Let's go!
You're in for a little shock.
Huh?
Yep. My.
I'm a bit rusty.
My. Blitz. Try not to enjoy this too much.
Right on time. Did you enjoy your
It was so...
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich. Yeah, his take...
Oh. So you also...
She said...
Indeed, contrary to... Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her. Yes, she is... It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second...
The Jade Chamber is only...
Why, Mora?
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that.
That is how the Fatui have always... No matter what they may be planning.
So, is there anything...
Yes, as a matter of fact...
Glaze lilies. Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden... Oh, right!
No. The Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort... Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved, and wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them.
So how good is your... Really?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Shred till I'm dead!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Huh?
Going out is tiring.
Disappear! Windblade!
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't...
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
Well, that's nice.
Unfortunately...
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze?
Oh, hey!
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds...
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us...
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I get...
Something seems a little... She's acting different from the first time.
Oh, well,
You came all the way out here?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its... Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned, the other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends of the current 7 Archons. The youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more... This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded.
So what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue, but as an Adeptus, I think...
Huh? Did you just...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very... Well, let's save that conversation. I also know where Wild Glaze Lily...
Oh, so did you sing us?
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know...
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If you would excuse me.
And that just about does it. Our preparation, given the ease of picking glaze lily.
Yeah, Paimon can already...
I've had enough venture beginning a new undertaking, so you must be careful to take...
Wow. See? All right, I think it... What happened? The city gated...
Ah, you're the consultant to... The Millilith are watching our every...
Desperate time.
The Adepti of Joyun Kar.
Do they intend to exercise...
Most likely. However, both sides were quite...
It seems inevitable.
The Adepti do not acknowledge.
Surely the Liyue chief...
They're bone...
And what now?
That's all. She proclaimed that in these... Only now do they want to start keeping... Anyway, Mr. Shaw...
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity? Neither path is...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the...
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave now to consider your next course of action.
So what does Zhongli mean by... Oh, Paimon gets it. He must be waiting for... But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this? The golden house? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And this is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already—
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing— where, if it weren't for that stopping—
So you've been planning to take the—
As one of the— She will get that which she desires. I'm not at the time for discussion and either way. We now— The battle.
Battle?
When Signora, instead of confronting you when she faces a worth— But as for me—
We won't let what happened—
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Besides, you could never defeat— Fighting talk, I love— This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
You're in for a little shock. Hey, don't be such a brute.
How unbecoming.
Come a little closer.
Let's dance.
Feel the beat!
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Break!
All you do is run. Something else catch your eye?
Wind blade!
My turn.
Feel the beat!
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing it to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Feel the beat! Not cool!
Let the show begin.
Power core!
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child...
Well, it seems the burden of the foul... And now that I consider them, you had no connection to the...
That's what we've been trying to...
Your show of ability today, you already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me sad. Anyone who strives is...
Pretty sure that's not the...
Unfortunately, given that the Gnosis wasn't taken... In fact...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears. It seems that the guardian deity of the... As such...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. For the truth is, the world belongs to... Unfortunately...
So what are you planning to...
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone fort.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god would be do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just...
But the Archon...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching...
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our... With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed... Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest... But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex?
What are you?
Huh? Hold on.
Faced with a calamity.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just...
It's not just you, which is why we must...
So the Archon will... So will the power of the...
We've already discussed it.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did one, and as fate would have it, for what could you mortal?
So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go up too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Wind blade! Disappear!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far.
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Ready, steady, go!
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Amp it up! The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow! It's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
You're in for a little shock.
Should be fun. My duty.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Come a little closer.
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Disappear!
This quickly. Miscalculated.
Shine. Look at me. Just once more.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace! Twin Blade!
No slack!
This is not the end.
According to Kuch, excuse me.
Yes. How?
It's not convenient to.
Ah, well said.
Yep.
And yet the code they used.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to... Do we...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on.
Faced with the calamity of...
Oh, Paimon gets...
It's not just you, which is why we must stop.
So the Archon War... So will the power of the...
We've already discussed this.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did one, and as fate would have it, for what could you more?
So be it. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Glacial Ballista!
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui...
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Power core!
Let's move.
You, here.
Use this.
Amp it up! Yeah!
I miscalculated.
Feel the beat!
Finally. So quiet.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Come on, we can do it. I'll protect us.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like that time in Julian Karst! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Back into it.
Pyrotechnics!
My duty. What you just said.
With the blood of the Chelian, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast! Let the show begin.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Disappear!
Not breaking a sweat. You're not going anywhere. Just for slacking. Time to fulfill my duty. It isn't time for a break yet.
Shine.
My duty.
Surrendering will be gentle. You're in for a little shock.
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Looks like I...
Yes, this is it.
Let's spark things up a little.
For slacking.
Try to like it!
Disappear!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace! Windblade!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber. What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster, the effects of the city. It will be some time before the Overlord.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a business. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me,
Well, I was really hoping you would say that Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our record, even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today do not merely cast your protective gaze.
Are you questioning our means?
I mean no offense.
Forebears, you say?
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that Wei Qixing, though mortal, I also thought to tell him, but I dared not.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Ark. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity, as Adepti, we've become a laughingstock. Chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us...
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am a...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last, although I am a mere mortal.
Huh? Why does everyone...
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the when danger is near, thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their although their blood is the time of contracts between God.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons mean. One fears that by the time... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have but how will we ensure that...
All right, Mooncarver.
Looks like the conflict between humans... Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all. Child wanted to unleash the god, so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that... Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli...
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhongli, do you think he doesn't know about... We had better go and...
You call this cooperation?
Don't take it to heart. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child.
It's you two. I believe we've met once. Ah, right.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost... So it might be best to keep things peaceful this...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other
Paimon knew that we should never have...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have... Besides, I thought we were getting... Nothing personal. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? No, wait.
I do not give it for free. I give it as a...
Yeah, you don't think...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best. As you know, even boulders that... Until one drizzly... I stood
Oh, Zhongli...
But as I began to was Liyue, so I feigned my own death. And that's right.
So you mean...
Of course. And it would have... Just as a child...
I was pleasant. The Adepti deserve the great... And hats off to the... All the while, I carried... These things were all a part... I had expected them to do... They seized the opportunity.
Huh?
On the...
Hey, what about me? Doesn't any...
I think that thanks... If you hadn't created the pressure of...
Huh? Just two sides. Be that as it may.
Well...
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask?
Right! As you...
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance... Uncover that answer for your...
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.